Well, hi guys, it's been a while, huh? Kind of like we're waiting for Hunter x Hunter, huh? Cause I am. Has a new chapter of Hunter x Hunter dropped?
No.
Still waiting on that chapter to drop. And while we're waiting, there's hundreds and hundreds of Hunter x Hunter content out there predicting how the next few chapters will be, predicting how the story will end, and most importantly, who's gonna die next in the Succession War. Well, this isn't gonna be a prediction or anything like that. Instead, it's gonna be a dream that I had. And remember, this is a dream, so a lot of this is gonna be, not that accurate. Surprisingly, a huge amount of it is pretty accurate, but at the same time, it's a dream. It's a dream. What can I say? So this dream took place on the Black Whale 1, but I reimagined it at a convention center, where you all go do your cosplays and whatever. So I entered the facility. They were having a graduation event taking place. There were dancers and circus animals for some reason, but as I snuck in, I sensed Emperor Palpatine from Star Wars in the building. And by in the building, I mean he was like 10 feet away from me. So I walked away into the crowd of performers as fast as I could. He was busy talking to one of his assistants, but I could tell that he noticed me and wanted to approach me. But I gave him the slip. Apparently he was the principal or headmaster or something. He was gonna give the speech and hand out diplomas, so yikes. Stay away from him, So then we cut to Kurapika, who was tipped off to investigate this parking garage. And in this parking garage, it was like kind of dark, kind of abandoned. It was kind of like an eerie, how parking garages at night would seem. I mean, this took place during the day, but there was nobody there. It's kind of just eerie. All you hear is a little too quiet. Unfortunately, it was a trap. But Kurapika knew that because he's so smart. And who set this up? The Phantom Troop. So Kurapika immediately notices that something is wrong and stops dead in his tracks. Then suddenly a car is flung right at him. And one by one, the Phantom Troop all come out to jump him. It's cool though. Because Kurapika, the calm and cool mad lad that he is, he tackles them head on and activates Emperor's time and counterattacks. As soon as one zooms by, he sends his chain jail to catch one, and then another one, and then another one, until he catches 5. So Kurapika has trapped 5 spiders out of the 12. Well, 10 now, I guess. But the others are circling around him, dashing around like ninjas from Naruto. Kurapika then tries to use his judgment chain on all of them to kill them instantly so they could trap the rest. Unfortunately, right before he could do that, Sphinx knocks him out with a tranquilizer. Don't ask me how, it's a dream. Sphinx mentions Killua and apologizes to him or something. I don't know, I think he was remembering how he was trying to help Pakunoda, one of the members, before she died voluntarily. I don't know. Then we cut to me, and I show up at the wrong place at the wrong time because I show up right in front of the troop members as they're carrying Kurapika. I get captured instantly. Why they didn't kill me? Well, because plot armor, that's why. Later on, Kurapika wakes up but is tied up by the troop, but he's still able to walk. He gets teased by Weevil Underwood from Yu-Gi-Oh!, who's now a spider. Kind of fitting because fits his theme a little bit. This man is itching to kill Kurapika, so he tries to instigate a fight. Kurapika frees a hand and holds his judgment chain dagger right up to Weevil's neck, and Weevil holds up this bug beetle thing up to Kurapika's neck. The rest of the spiders break it up. There's no time to be fighting right now. Sphinx walks up to Kurapika and tells him that he hasn't forgiven him for what he did to the other spiders. So he strikes a deal with him. He asks Kurapika to use steel chain on him and to take his powers, and then they'll let him go. Okay, so for some reason, I made Kurapika's chains detachable, so they all come from this pendant. You just press a button and a chain pops out. So as he was saying this, he was holding the pendant up to Kurapika with some of the ends of the chains just kind of hanging out, which I thought was pretty cool. Anyway, what Sphinx was trying to do was put a Nen curse on himself, so if Kurapika takes his ability and kills him, then the curse will transfer over. He also wanted to extend extend Kurapika's life with his remaining lifespan so that he can suffer longer. Wow, Sphinx, you're a little petty here, huh? So Kurapika agrees and uses Steel Chain on Sphinx. He's powerless now. He can't use his Nen because his Nen ability got taken. And then Kurapika just kills him right then and there. All the spiders look on as Kurapika's Steel Chain syringe starts glowing and like black lightning surrounds it because, you know, now it's cursed. Sphinx's power gets 2 buffs: the Nen After Death power up and the Nen curse that he placed on it. Unfortunately for the spiders, Kurapika had lied about how Steel Chain works. They thought the Nen abilities would transfer over to Kurapika, but really Kurapika transfers the ability over to someone else. Sphinx died for nothing. The spiders are pissed now and they get ready to attack. But then suddenly we're all interrupted with a large eruption from the ship. Everything is shaking, everything is trembling, and in a distraction, me and Kurapika escape thanks to one of the spiders. Hiroyuki Sonada. He's the samurai dude in John Wick 4. You haven't seen John Wick 4? He is also in... Shit, I'm blanking right now. Have you seen Rush Hour 3? He's Kenji from Rush Hour 3. He's also in Bullet Train. There we go. He's the dad in Bullet Train. So Kurapika holds the syringe and thinks about what to do with it. I ask Kurapika, if he uses the chain ability, will the person have Sphinx's ability indefinitely? And if so, does that mean Emperor's time won't ever shut off? And he was like, I'm not sure. And in that instance, I wasn't sure either, because dreams don't make sense. So then we find ourselves in the VIP section and seeing everyone trying to escape and head to safety. We don't know what's going on, Titanic or something. We hit an iceberg, but we're in a convention center. Okay, so in the chaos, we run into an acquaintance of mine, and she was really happy to see Kurapika, but she wasn't really all that happy to see me. And then the dream ends there. Yeah, that's it. We don't know what's going to happen, and we probably never will, as this iteration will be on hiatus indefinitely. What are the chances that I dream up the next part? You know, my head hurts. I'm gonna go back to sleep and see if I could dream up the next part, and then we'll see what happens. We'll go from there. So, yeah, tell me your dreams that you had, or what are your predictions on the next Hunter x Hunter chapters? I really want to see Kurapika again. I just want another chapter, man. I guess it's back to waiting.